I just wanted to get a few thoughts out, and I hope this is going. Let me see. I don't know if it's quite starting yet, but I think maybe it is. So, um, I just wanted to get a few thoughts out about um, how. So, I actually think we have some really we're really blessed to have some of the things that we have in the church as far as the ordinances that we have, the rituals that we have that allow us to connect in really meaningful ways with our past. And I know for some people, we're not used to rituals in our society, and I feel like for a good long while, actually even science and medicine were trying to discount ritual and a lot of the forms that come with that. I feel like that we're seeing a resurgence of it a bit, so maybe people can understand it a little bit more. It's always been a part of our church, though I don't know that it's always been something people have felt as comfortable with. But there really is a beauty in what we're able to do through our rituals and ordinances, particularly within the temple as it relates to connecting to our past. So for those who aren't familiar, we find family members or ancestors who've gone before us. I mean, this is just one of the things that why this is so important to us, and we offer both the baptism and temple covenants to those who've gone before us. Now, we always say that they're not forced, but they are offered, and it's a ritual type of atmosphere. One of the things that I thought of as a way to truly actually fully utilize this space is a time to connect to and feel and understand your ancestors, is to take that time as you are in the temple to really contemplate that person, to utilize it as a contemplative type of space where you feel on a spiritual level, not obviously we don't know these people ultimately, but their DNA is in our DNA. Their trauma and their resilience are part of what made us who we are. So on that level, I think we can tap into them, even if it's just on that level. But however else you feel you can tap into them, but the ability to tap into who our ancestors were, I think is huge. And then to allow that to feel us, right, while we are there, to feel both and contemplate their life, who they were, their mistakes, what they did, that created rifts and pains, and also the things that they did to create resilience and strength within themselves and their communities. They're all in us too, so I feel like we can tap into that a bit. And while we're there to contemplate the idea that we are here to offer them, and even just for ourselves to feel that here is a trauma, here is a pain, and we can find a way to physically enact a cleansing for them, right? To physically enact a strengthening for them. I feel like as we contemplate this, as we feel that in ourselves, as we feel the ritual cleansing, and as we feel the ritual of connecting and communing, that that the wound that perhaps was even passed down to us in a very real genetic or epigenetic way, that is somehow healed. I don't know, right? Those are things I don't know, but I wonder about the ability for us to heal as we work through a very physical ritual process as it pertains to our ancestors. So those are just some thoughts, very kind of just some ways that I'm contemplating how our own rituals and ordinances in a very real way help to heal what is in us and has been passed down through us, for us from our ancestors, and hopefully in a way create goodness out of that within our own selves to heal our own wounds and move forward in ways that maybe we couldn't before. That somehow that may create a space within us that allows us to create more resilience and health and beauty within our own selves that then we can pass on, right, to those that we have in our lives. So just some thoughts.